have to talk about the new game. Here's the skinny. Create a new universe with us. I'm just going to read this flat out, and we can speculate and talk about what this is and give our opinions on it. This is super exciting. Blizzard is embarking on our next quest. We are going on a journey to a whole new universe, home to a brand new survival game for PC and console. Xbox, I wouldn't doubt. A place full of heroes we have yet to meet, stories yet to be told, and adventures yet to be lived. A vast realm of possibility waiting to be explored. For 30 years, Blizzard has been creating universes for millions of players around the globe. This requires a diverse team of developers willing to lend their voices to listen and to be heard. That is our mission. Oh shit, they said the D word. Fucking cancel this project. They said the D word. I know a lot of you get triggered by that word. They said diversity. So we got this picture here. Which is like super interesting. Looks like they're going for another, like, these are some fucking cool ass looking kids, right? These are some cool ass urban kids on their cool ass fucking fixie bike, and they have discovered a portal to another world. I mean, not the portal to the other world, but like the kids becoming heroes thing is very kind of Overwatchy. You remember that first Overwatch trailer that everyone cried at, where it's like the older kid and the little kid, and they're in the museum with the big fisto? It's like the Overwatch trailer meets Jumanji, right? It's kind of got Spirited Away vibes to it as well. And we got this picture here, and this looks amazing. Like, there is some Princess Mononoke shit going on here. I love this so much. All we know at the moment is that it's an unannounced survival game. I can tell you some more about this game because I knew about it last week. I was told that Blizzard were working on a Ghibli-style visual social MMO. Now, what does that mean? Who knows? But what that suggests to me is that in terms of a survival game, it's going to be more Valheim than Rust. That's what I take that to mean. And what we do know is that this is a completely new universe. So this is not set in the Overwatch universe. This is not set in the Warcraft universe. This is its own thing. And I think that's like the most exciting part of this entire project for me. Yeah, and I think there's going to be a lot more kind of emphasis on exploration and building kind of social groups and units, but not to like go into dungeons necessarily and shit, but more to like, you know, create settlements and stuff. This is complete speculation based on the fact that I have heard this game referred to as a social MMO. But the concepts look amazing. Look at this. This is so... And look, there's a mirror here. Is this like a mirror? Like a teleport mirror sort of thing? And like an old castle. And this is my favorite bit. I love this kind of like Princess Mononoke person here. This is some great design going on here. I love it. But I love these colorful puddles. I love these rainbow footstep puddles. So yeah, I think this person is tracking some cool fucking like rainbow person. So diverse. I'm excited by this. But you're bored of hearing my take on everything. So I would like to give you the take of maybe someone else on this game. Oh, a new game by Blizzard Entertainment. Oh, what's it gonna be about? Sexual assault? What's your new game going to be about, Blizz? Is it going to be about touching people on their asses? Is that what your new game's about? Oh, every story needs a teller. Well, maybe you should tell that to your WoW story team. Maybe you should tell that to Steve fucking Danusa. This requires a diverse team of developers, and we all know what that means. Oh, wow, this makes my teeth even gappier. We all know what that means. Brown people. Gay people. And woman people. We all know what's going to happen. Oh, the expansion's not ready in time. Make a character gay. Look, you can see it in this picture. Oh, what a surprise. A strong female character. She looks like she's got a sword. Don't they know that women don't have the upper body strength? Women simply don't have the upper body strength to have a sword fight with a man. They would lose. Oh, she's tracking someone with footprints. And guess what the footprints are? The fucking rainbows! The fucking rainbows! If you fly a rainbow, what you're saying that every straight person is bad. I've got it. I found it. I've got it here. I've got the gay agenda. I've got the gay agenda right here. I've got the gay agenda. It's right here. I found it. They sent it to me through the post. And you know what it says? Page 1. Page 1. The gay agenda. Kill all white men. That's what it says. That's what they want to do. And that's what Blizzard wants to do as well. Do you know why? Because they want to feminize Western society. And they do it by having rainbow footprints in my fucking video games. I bet there's not even an option to be a white man in this game. I bet you're not even allowed to be a white man in this game. I bet it's not allowed. I bet only the baddies are the white men in this game. Oh, there's a flying castle. Very nice. Just like Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, and there's some nice rocks just like in Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, and there's a lake. I'm pretty sure there's a lake in Final Fantasy XIV. They got no fucking original ideas at all. And look, this one. I bet this is a wheelchair lesbian brown person. I bet. That's what I think of this game. Looks shit, mate. So that's one reaction. I think it looks fine. I think it looks really funny. I think it looks fun. So they say that you're joining right at the very beginning. Judging by tweets that I've seen on Twitter, which is the traditional place to read tweets, the team who have been making this game have been making it for 4 years already. So this game is already 4 years in development. This game, which is at the very beginning of its conception. The Chadman Yabara tweeted that it was fun. That's all I need. That's all the review I need. Must be pretty high fucking skill ceiling then if Yabara likes it, right? Yabara doesn't even get out of bed for less than Dark Souls, right? Yeah, pre-production can take a lot of time. Exactly. And like those very like initial stages of building engines and shit like that and deciding on like the very core concepts of a game, that can be often the most labor intensive part. So in chat, I just want a number. How long are we looking at for a release? Yeah, wow, actually some pretty optimistic shouts in this chat, honestly. 2-3 years? 2,500 years. I think you're looking at 5 years, aren't you? 4 if you're lucky, but I wouldn't get too excited about this, honestly. But I like the idea of a social MMO survival game. That makes it sound like Valheim to me, and I fucking love Valheim. And Blizzard doing a Valheim in a new fantasy world with like a very Ghibli inspired art style, and the place that I heard that it was a social MMO told me that it was Ghibli inspired as well, which I believe. Looking at this image in particular, is a very certain era of Ghibli, right? 4 years with no footage makes me worried about the project managing. So the reason that they've made this announcement is to hire, right? This is not like an official game announcement. I mean, it is because there's a game, right? But there's no name. Why would they have footage? Yeah, like there's no external footage, but like footage comes with a proper like announcement, right? You wouldn't show that before. So I'm not bothered by that at all. This is like a job posting, but just like a really good job posting. These people that are on this team, they've been on this team for 4 years and they haven't been able to tell anyone. Like all the tweets on Twitter, the traditional place for tweets, are like, I'm so glad that I can tell my family what I do now. Like they've all been under NDA for 4 years. That must be like actually genuinely quite stressful. It depends on what the 4 years was spent on. Look at Riot MMO. So the Riot MMO is set in the League's universe, right? Is that correct? So they've already got a concept for the world, which is a major part of development. So they've already, in a way, and I know you've got to conceptualize putting it into this new format and setting and stuff, and different parts of the world that you've never seen before. So of course there's new concepts and stuff in there, but essentially by using an established IP, you've skipped part of the process there, right? In a way that this one definitely hasn't. Like this is a whole new universe. So games work on their own time. I guess it's probably definitely gonna be a quicker process to set a game in an existing universe, and a really well fleshed out one at that, as coming up with a whole new world. So yeah, honestly, this one image we have, this concept art, these 2 images we have look great, and I'm completely down with it, and I like it. Do you know what? Okay, and this will be something that people use as a criticism of it, but for me, it's something that is just so heartening to see. I'm really glad it doesn't look like 90s metal. Does that make sense? I'm really glad that this is like a really soft, vibrant. If you know, you know, right? I'm really glad that this place in these two pictures just looks like a really nice place to exist. That there aren't like flaming fucking towers and dark mountains with storm clouds and like a lake of lava and monsters. And I'm glad that it's just like, here's a nice place. If you saw this place in a big hole in the trees, you'd totally leave your fixie bike on one side and go and live in it in a social MMO setting. Obviously, there are going to be darker areas to it. Obviously, there are going to be like more like dangerous and scary areas to it. Obviously, there's probably going to be like baddies and an overarching baddie and shit like that. Oh, of course. Goes without saying. But also, there's a real kind of 80s, 90s Ghibli vibe about this, and I think that's awesome. And some people, they soften everything now. Do you remember it used to be a video game is fucking danger. You go in, you fucking kill stuff. And you just fucking, and you wear whatever armor was there, and you fucking put it on. And that's all you had to do, but now it's all like, it's got to be good enough for a strong woman. It can't be, it's not just men anymore, you see. It's got to be women can live in this world. So of course there's fucking rainbows, fucking green trees, animals you don't even fucking eat. Where's the fucking edge? Oh no, we all gonna be so nice. There's no name for this game. Do you know what it's gonna be called though? Participation Trophy. That's what it's gonna be called. They won't even fucking alpha test this one just in case it offends anyone. Straight to fucking beta testing for this one. I'm not being preached, just to be very clear. I'm not being preached. This would be a terrible filter for Preach because he's got hair. Man's got more hair than I have. Preach is awesome. I love Preach. Preach is like genuinely my friend. Why would I do that? I was kind of vaguely alluding to Healed versus Babyface. So that's the new game, and I'm like genuinely excited about it. But to be honest, if we're absolutely completely honest about it, I will probably be dead when this game releases. It's a long way in the future. Half this chat will probably be dead. But for those of you lucky enough to still be alive, probably be on Game Pass.